Hey everyone, so I thought I would just make a quick recording on how to do this exercise. This exercise is called the pullover. Some of you might be familiar with it, some of you may have never heard of it before, but even if you have heard of this exercise before, I have my own little tweaks that I've made to it that you have to pay attention to, so it's still going to be different than what you've typically done before. So what this exercise is going to do is it is going to strengthen a lot of your stabilization and postural muscles of the body. So it makes it easier to hold your body upright and you don't have to think about it anymore. Your body will just do it automatically. Okay? It'll strengthen the muscles in your upper back, your mid back, side delts here, even the front delts a little bit, your side ribs here, so your lats, and especially your serratus anterior. That is a key muscle in this, your serratus and your upper back muscles. So the upper traps a bit too. But those are the key areas of this exercise. It will address the way your rib cage sits in relation to your head. Okay? So if you're used to sitting with your head forward like this all the time, it'll fix that. If you're used to having your chin up like this too much all the time, it'll fix that too. If you're used to kind of being more hunched here in your upper back, it'll fix that. It'll fix all of those issues together simultaneously. So, what I will first do is have you do it unweighted, just to get familiar with the movement and the breathing pattern. The breathing pattern is really important with this, and that's part of where most of the changes are going to come in. It's due to how you have to breathe in this. Okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to lie on your back, assuming this screen doesn't shut off. You're going to lie on your back and bring your arms overhead. So watch me. I'm going to try to do this so that you'll see me all the way in the screen. But okay. So as you are lying on your back here, the first thing you want to do is get your chest to come up. Now, as soon as you try to get your chest to come up, your head is probably going to want to go up like that too. So what we have to do is we bring our chest up, but bring the head down like this, the chin down to meet the chest. As you bring the chin down to meet the chest, the back of the neck here is going to elongate. So it'll come out of this position and come like this, like the back of the head is tipping forward some and the chin is tipping downwards like this, like you're nodding to agree with someone. So I'll show you again. So this is the starting position. Try to get my chest up, rearrange my body a little bit to bring my chest up a little bit more, and then bring the head down like this. Then get the arms in this position, just to where you're like kind of reaching up towards the ceiling, and reposition your body again. You might be able to just like reposition your shoulder, the upper back a bit, so your chest is a little more comfortable, and bring your chin down a bit more. That's going to be your starting position for the exercise. Give me 1 second just to make sure this does not shut off. Okay. So, back here, it's your starting position. Get your chest up. Remember, chin down. Chest up, chin down. That is your mantra as you do this. Now, you're going to start bringing your arms overhead like this. As you bring your arms overhead, some of you will have the tendency of wanting to lift the chin up like this in order to bring the arms overhead. You must resist that tendency. Keep actively hold your chin down towards your chest as the arm is coming overhead. Your elbows need to be straight as you do this. If your elbows are slightly bent, it's not working the same way. Elbows straight and locked out. So start here. Resist the urge of the head wanting to do this, wanting to come up like this, just because you're going overhead. The chin needs to stay down like this as the arms are coming overhead. Now, here's the breathing component. You must exhale as you do that, okay? So like this. So that way, by the time your arms, this part of your hand, the back of the hand hits the ground, all of the air is out of you. And you're going to exhale in a very specific way. It's like doing an audible sigh, kind of like this. You go, because that's going to make you push from your ribs and your diaphragm in a very particular way. It's different than blowing out like this. It's different than going, that will make you activate something different. We need, where it's slow and controlled, but it's getting all the air. You're pressing all the air out of you, and your ribs are coming down like this and they're deflating as the arms are coming overhead. That's what you want to do, okay? So practice that first. I'll do it one more time. I'll show you again just so you see it. So come down, get into your starting position with arms like this. Reposition your shoulders a bit so the chest can come up, and then bring your chin down a bit so the back of the neck will flatten out a bit. Exhale with this side to bring the arms overhead. By the time you get here, all the air should be out of you. And then you inhale through the nose to come back up to the starting position. So inhaling through the nose, and then do it again. Exhale. In order to even get into this position, your upper back along in here is going to activate a lot. All of these upper back muscles. To get the arm to come overhead like that from this exhale position, the upper back works a lot, a whole lot. Okay? As well as these shoulder blade muscles. So, you have that first. Just get used to the movement, just to coordinate the breathing with how you want to keep your body as you're going through that, your neck in relation to your chest. Do that first. Then we're going to try to add weight to it. Now, the question of how much weight do you need as you do this? Depending on your level of strength and your stabilizers, not just strength if you go to the gym a lot, but your stabilizer strength. It will vary. Let's say on average for a guy, try 20 pounds. Average for a female, let's say try 10 pounds. But these are still just rough approximates. You need to test it out a bit yourself to see exactly what's going to work best for you. So, I find it works best if you just have plates like this, weight plates. These work well. If you have a dumbbell, I have an adjustable dumbbell, so I took the other plate off of it, but you know, you can use something like this. If you have a kettlebell, you can use that. You can use a barbell if you have it for this, but I would kind of shy away from that because this is just a little bigger and a little more to control. Any of those things will work, whatever you have. What you're looking for is a weight that needs to challenge you, but a weight that's also not going to be too heavy at the same time. So what is that? The tempo that we're going to do is when you're lowering the weight, you want to be able to lower with straight arms, your elbows straight, and lower it slowly to a count of maybe about 5 seconds, 5-6 seconds. You want to lower it slowly and under control, and then be able to come up under control. Maybe take you about 2-3 seconds to come back up to the starting position. A weight that allows you to be able to do that approximately 5 times. Anywhere between 4 and 6 times. That's the weight that you want to be using for this. So you probably will have to test out a few different weights, but once you find the right weight, just adjust accordingly to whatever is reasonable for you. So I will show you what that looks like. First, I'll just show you with the plate, just so you can get a sense of what this looks like, and then I'll show you with my half put together dumbbell. All right, so this plate here is just 10 pounds. When I get into my position, Normally you would have the plate by one of your sides, and then you just pick it up, bring it over your chest, and then bring it overhead like this. Now start your repositioning process to get the chest up a bit and get the chin down. Then we're going to exhale through the mouth, lift that sighing type thing. Slowly to a count of 5. By the time you get here, all of the air should be out of your lungs. Pause here for a moment, then inhale, and then you'll come up. Inhale through the nose. And then you do it again. All the air should be out by here. I got all the air out now. Pause, then inhale, and come back up. And you just keep repeating that. Like I said, you should be able to do that for about anywhere between 4 and 6 times. By the time you get to that last rep, it should feel like, okay, I don't think I could complete this again. If you had to do one more rep, or if you did have to do one more rep, it will make you start to tense in your jaw muscles here. You don't want to tense in your jaw muscles. It'll make you start tensing in your neck here, like sides of the neck up around here. You don't want to tense there either. Those very, very important points. This up here needs to learn to stay relaxed, regardless of how much you're challenging the rest of your body. Very important principle for singing. So here it is, just with the dumbbell, just so you can get a sense of what it looks like. I'm using something else. So I'm going to come over here. Excuse me. So I have it over my chest, holding it like this. Press it up. Reposition the body a little bit so the chest comes up and the chin is down. And then exhale slowly. Air is out, elbows stay locked. Inhale up, slowly under control. Do it again. And that's how it works. That's what you're looking to do for this exercise. You want to get about 5 sets of that in. You're not looking to wear yourself out with this exercise. You're looking to stimulate the muscle, to stimulate these responses in the body, but not to wear yourself out to the point where you are 100% exhausted and you feel like a truck ran over you and you dread looking at that thing again. You don't want to go to that point. You don't have to do the 5 sets all at once. You could do like maybe 3 sets earlier in the day, and then maybe do another 2 before you go to bed. You could break it up like that if you want to. If you want to do it every day though, which is another reason why you don't want a weight that's too heavy, but you also don't want a weight that's too light either. It needs to challenge you, but not wear you out. Okay? If you are really wanting to improve very quickly with this, I would do more than 5 sets a day. I would keep the weight around just somewhere where you can visibly see it all the time. And every time you walk by it and you remember, pick it up, do a set, take 60 seconds, then go on with doing whatever you were getting ready to do. If you do that multiple times throughout the day, you'll accumulate a lot of sets throughout the day, and it will help to reposition your body very quickly. You'll notice after doing these exercises, it will make you stand differently. It will make you hold your body differently. Like even if you're not thinking about it, you'll just naturally start to hold your body more like this. Like you'll do it without even trying. That's how you know you're doing the exercise correctly. And then when you go to sing, your body is still going to try to hold itself and position itself in that same manner. So that's the pullover exercise. That's a really important one. Give that a shot. You'll really start to notice differences after about a week or so. Let me know how it goes. All right.